Period adultery movies. Like the rest of us, you are looking for period adultery movies you haven't seen before, right? Here's just the thing. 10 historical and costume period adultery movies that you may have missed. But before we move further, please hit that like button and subscribe to Black Slate Studios. Number 1. Brief Encounter, 1945. During one quotidian trip running errands, a married housewife, Laura Jessen, Celia Johnson, meets a doctor, Alec Harvey, Trevor Howard. The connection is palpable, and Laura finds herself wanting to spend more and more time with Alec. She's pulled farther away from her family and closer into the web of love. Brief Encounter is widely considered to be one of the most quiet, unsentimental, and profoundly romantic movies of all time. Number 2. A Walk on the Moon, 1999. The film falls squarely into the category of straight-laced housewife falls in love with free spirit. But what a good category that is. Diane Lane plays Pearl Katrovitz, a couple living in New York City in 1969. Pearl has been with her husband since they were teenagers. She had her first child at 17. She has a chance to experience the rush of wild youth when a blouse salesman, Viggo Mortensen, comes into her life and sweeps her away to places like Woodstock. Number 3. La Reine Margot, 1994. The trouble begins when Margot's, Isabelle Adjani, mother, Catherine de' Medici, Verna Lisi, forces her to marry a Huguenot man in an effort to bring peace to the warring Catholics and Protestants in France. But Margot doesn't love her new husband, Henri de Bourbon, Daniel Auteuil. She loves the dashing soldier, and she'll have him. When you're royalty, you can't just go and have an affair with a soldier and not expect anyone to notice, especially during a time of such great political turmoil. Let the murder plots ensue. Number 4. The English Patient, 1996. A burn victim is found wandering in the desert. He can speak English, but doesn't remember much else. While being treated in a secluded monastery in Italy, parts of Laszlo de Amalfi, Ralph finds, life come back to him, all of which he tells to his French-Canadian nurse, Hannah Juliette Binoche. Laszlo recalls his cartography mission in Libya not so many years ago, and the married American woman, Kristen Scott Thomas, he meets on his trip. What follows is a love story as memorable as Titanic and Casablanca. Number 5. The Bridges of Madison County, 1995. Years ago, Francesca, Meryl Streep, moved to the United States from Italy after meeting an American soldier at the end of World War II. She's lived her life on a ranch in Iowa. For the first time in years, her family has left her alone in the house for a weekend. And during that short period of time, Francesca meets a photographer named Robert Kincaid, Clint Eastwood, in town to take pictures of the area's famous covered bridges. She had experienced love, but nothing this sublime, transportive, true. Francesca then has to choose between loves. Will it be Robert or her family? It'll make you sob. Number 6. Body Heat, 1981. The entirety of this movie takes place during a Florida heatwave, so you better believe that the sweat generated between Ned Racine, William Hurt, and Maddie Walker, Kathleen Turner, during their affair isn't just from sexual energy. Maddie wants to leave her husband, Edmund, Richard Crenna, but also wants his money. In order to bypass his prenup, Maddie and Ned team up to kill Edward. Number 7. Kama Sutra, A Tale of Love, 1996. Two girls grow up side by side in a secluded palace in India. One, Princess Tara, Sarita Chowdhury, is groomed for a lifetime of royalty. The other, Maya, Indira Varma, will serve Tara for the rest of her life. Their relationship is upended after Tara marries King Raj Singh, Naveen Andrews, and the king falls for Maya instead. The movie's named after the Kama Sutra, so expect lots and lots of one thing. Number 8. The Lover, 1992. Sometimes you want to hear characters say lines like, "I'm going to die of love for you," while lush orchestral music plays. Follow that instinct and watch The Lover, the story of a French teenager, Jane March, who begins a torrid affair with an older Chinese man, Tony Leung Ka-fai. Along with their passion is the knowledge that their passion can't last, lacing every scene of desire with desperation too. Number 9. Little Children, 2006. Peel back that idyllic New England summer, where children frolic by the pool and parents read paperbacks on the weekends and cook dinner in their extra-large kitchens, and you know what you'll find. Lust, disastrous moral decisions, and lots of affairs. In Little Children, two married parents meet at the pool and embark on an affair. Granted, their marriages are dissatisfying. Sarah's, Kate Winslet, husband has a pornography addiction, and Brad, Patrick Wilson, has cold relations with his wife. But the consequences of their affair, played out at the movie's end, are shocking. Number 10. Casanova, 2006. Casanova, Heath Ledger, has a reputation around town. He seduced the entire female population of the city, and while he gets a thrill from his adventures, his heart hasn't moved an inch. That is, until he meets Francesca Bruni, Sienna Miller, a noblewoman who spends her days writing legal feminist books under a pseudonym. Thanks for watching! I hope you'll like the video. For more such amazing videos, hit that like button and subscribe to Black Slate Studios. Also, comment down below on your favorite movie.